Well, hey guys, welcome back to the homestead. I'd like to start with apologizing. It's been a hot minute at least. It was summertime when the last time I filmed anything and put a video out. And now today's the day after Thanksgiving of 2021. And just to be blunt, it's like this last summer, it's like with my job and everything I had going on, everything just got stupid busy. And I had to put something down because I was just kind of wearing myself out. So I kind of stopped making videos there for a while, took a break. And I thought a lot of the stuff seemed to be kind of redundant anyway because I was showing the same thing over and over again. So I kind of just took a break. But I figured today we'd go through, kind of show you some of the updates, show you what we've done. The summer garden has definitely been put to bed. I know we had something in the neighborhood of like 80 pounds of tomatoes harvested, 200 plus pounds of cucumbers harvested. It was a very successful summer garden, I'll give it that, with everything that I had coming in. But I went and ripped everything out early, or somewhat early, and then planted the fall garden, although business had me doing some traveling, and I was gone for had a couple of weeks that I was gone, so couldn't do a whole lot. It put everything kind of behind schedule, but fall garden is still looking pretty good. I'll take you over there here in a little bit. Now the other thing is, last night we actually got our first significant freeze. I know the water in the pans for the ducks and the chickens was all frozen this morning. I had to break up ice for them to come out. I think it got out to below 28 degrees last night. So you also get a chance to go take a look and see how well everything is doing after the freeze. And we've got a lot of stuff planted. I've got broccoli, I've got cauliflower, I've got collards, I've got a few different types of cabbages, I've got some radishes, some carrots, some anyway, we'll kind of go through that in the tour as we go through there. Hopefully the sun doesn't get too bright to go do it, but and hopefully this comes out good. So anyway, that's my explanation for not putting a video out in a while. So let's go over and go take a look at the fall garden and see how things are going. So here's kind of the overview of the garden here. So this first bed here has got nothing in it. I need to go through. It's fertilized. Everything is good. I think I got a few weeds to pull and I can plant some stuff. I'm thinking about putting onions in there, but we'll see going forward. This next bed here, I need to go through and yank out some of the a lot of the nut grass that's in there and lay everything out, and then it can be planted as well. I'm thinking about coming back and putting some rutabagas in there, but that's still a little bit down the road. I've got a lot of work to do to get that done. This one, these were my lima beans. They ended up producing late, and so they ended up being kind of, actually doing all right, but these are definitely dead. I need to yank them all out and get done with them. So these are my 3 beds I'm not doing anything with. So this one here, the heavy green is all turnips. And then the backside over here, those are all beets. And again, they all went through the heavy frost last night and everything seems to be looking good at this point in time. I don't see anything that looks like it's mush or looks like it's dead. Now this bed is a little bit of a mishmash of stuff. I started everything from seeds and then was late getting the stuff out, and it kind of got stuff mixed around when we got planted. So we've got several things of celery in here. The light green ones over there are all endive, and all the purple ones in here, these are all kohlrabi. That one right there might be a cabbage. There may be a couple of cabbages in here as well. But everything is doing good. And this one kohlrabi over here, I don't know if you can kind of see that. That guy's actually kind of starting to form a little bit of a head. So these are doing pretty good. Now this bed here is my radish bed. It's got a lot of that. We've got 4 or 5 different types of radishes. Up here we've got watermelon radishes for a couple of rows. And we've got some hailstone radishes. And then these are some black Spanish radishes. And then these here are actually some wasabi radishes. And then these lone guys here by themselves, and they're actually mixed in here, are actually the Baker Creek giant radish. I'll put another video out on kind of on these, but they're the ones that record-wise have gotten up to like 100 pounds, but they regularly grow them up to 15 pounds. So that's that particular guy right there, and that guy right there are a couple of them. There's a few more mixed in here as well. The idea was I'd plant a whole square with one type of radish and then put one of the big radish, and so when I harvested the others, it would leave room for the big radish to go ahead and grow. And so that's kind of what we're doing there. And then over here, this is my garlic bed. And this garlic is all from the garlic I planted last year. I was able to save some for seed, and I was able to get it all back. It looks like everything has sprouted and come up. It's been in here for 2 or 3 weeks anyway, probably actually closer to a month or more. So it's sitting solid. Looks like we should have plenty of garlic next year. And then this bed, this first couple of rows right here, and there's obviously some weeds and stuff in there, but these are parsnips. Put a whole package of parsnips in there. And then the rest of these are all carrots. I think they're all the Denver 126 carrots. And everything in here is looking pretty good as far as carrot as that goes. I'm pleased everything has come up, everything is sprouted. I probably need to go in here and do some thinning. Same thing with some of the other stuff. I've still got to come out and go do a lot of thinning on everything. And this bed is a little bit of a mishmash of stuff as well. We got a lot of kohlrabi there. I think this is my lone Japanese or Chinese cabbage, but it's just not making a head. And I actually cut a seed pod off of it the other day, so I may just have to go ahead and harvest that. I think that one looks like a Savoy cabbage right here. That looks more like another one of the Chinese cabbages as well. I think that one is an endive here, and we've got various cabbages mixed in here as well. Now these red ones, funny story, I actually had a lot more of these guys here and here. I actually had several of those planted. The package of seed was actually labeled as Brussels sprouts, but obviously these were radishes, and they're actually ready to be harvested now. But yeah, I got a whole package of seed that I thought I was planting Brussels sprouts, and they end up being radishes. So funny story there. Now this bed happens to be my cauliflower, and you can kind of see here just how well everything is going. It definitely wasn't bothered by the frost last night. I don't see anything in there looking like cauliflower starting to make yet. No heads being made, but you can kind of see how healthy it is. There's minimal bug damage at best. And so this is all doing pretty good. And this bed over here is my collards, except for this guy here, which is my Savoy cabbage. It's also doing pretty good. It's actually kind of looking like it's trying to make a little bit of a head there. But these collards are doing quite well. Some of these leaves are bigger than my hand, and so it's actually time to get in here and yank some of these guys out and pick some of these to harvest. I won't yank. What I'll do is do a cut and come again. I'll pull the, I'll just cut some leaves off and leave the plant and let it grow back. And then this bed is my broccoli bed. And it's probably doing the best of all. No bug damage on anything. Everything seems to be doing well. There's no heads forming yet. Nothing even looking like it's wanting to make a head. And this, so I kind of wanted to show this. You can see the color difference on that leaf there versus this leaf. You see it's a little bit of a purple vein coming through here. This is actually a purple-headed broccoli. So I've actually got a couple of those guys that are in here that are purple-headed broccolis. So we'll see just how well this goes. It's getting pretty good size here on all of these. Now, a couple of these guys here, I was taking a look. That guy looks to be pretty good, but in all reality, that's another radish. I must have accidentally put him in there. So being I was a little bit late doing all the planting, I think a lot of stuff got mixed up and moved around. So this is supposed to be all broccoli anyway. So this is kind of the look from, kind of the big look. Everything's definitely green on the back side over there. All needs to get taken care of. I've got work to do there, but that's kind of where we're at. And so that's kind of the garden tour. So anyway, that's the garden tour this day after Thanksgiving. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving week, had a good time. I'll see if I can get back onto here on putting more videos out. We'll see how well this goes. I was late getting this stuff in, so with the better part of winter coming up, we'll see how well this stuff survives. Hopefully I get some harvest off of it before we actually get some significant more freezes. Although 28 degrees, I know it got that cold last night, and so we'll see what happens. So anyway, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy the holiday season coming up. God bless, and we'll see you on the next video.